I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. The leader of the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce is touting Palm Coast City Council's vote that will bring Jacksonville University's newest campus to the city. President and CEO Greg Blasé calls it a huge deal for this community and a decision that will answer a lot of questions the community had been facing going forward.
Specifically with regard to workforce development, the concerns that we have about the younger generation leaving our community for educational and job opportunities, future growth of Flagler County. We've got approximately 10,000 senior citizens moving here by the year 2030. Where are those people going to get their health coverage from, and do we have the professionals to care for them in the future? Now the answer to that question is going to be yes.
He calls this the beginning of realizing the vision of Mednex.
If Flagler County is the county where we're training the future healthcare professional of the state of Florida, this community is going to thrive in ways that we don't even fully understand yet.
And then there were 5. Flagler Beach commissioners have narrowed down their search for a new city manager. Commission Chair Jane Mealy tells WNZF she's been pleased with the process so far.
We had 56 applicants, and we did narrow it down with the managers group help. We came up with, first there were more than 5, but it was pointed out, we really need to do background checks before we interview them, and 5 would be a good number.
The candidates they've selected are Frostproof City Manager Lee Evett, Community Development Specialist Ben Newhouse, Self-Employed Government Consultant William Whitson, Winslow, Arizona City Manager John Barkley, and Stanley Hawthorne, who's currently self-employed after serving as Fort Lauderdale's Assistant City Manager up until last year. After background checks are conducted, a public interview process will follow. The commission hopes to make a selection by February.
As was pointed out to us, March is when the budget starts to get done. So to have somebody come in after that, after the budget is already started, budget planning, we don't think that would work very well.
But Mealy says they won't rush the hiring process. If they must, they'll begin budget work with interim city manager Rick McFadden. A partnership between the Flagler County Sheriff's Office and a volunteer group repairs bikes for local kids. John Arking has the story.
13 bicycles from the Sheriff's Abandoned Property section were donated Thursday to the bike men of Flagler County, who take bicycles or bicycle parts in any condition and recondition them to be used again. Sheriff Rick Staley says it was a win-win donation.
The bike men of Flagler County reached out to me to see if we could assist them in donating bicycles that have been abandoned so that they could fix them up and give them to children this Christmas. I thought it was an outstanding idea and partnership, and our evidence section located 13 abandoned bicycles that were ready to be released to a new home. So today they came and picked them up, and soon they will be in children's hands. Great partnership, keeping kids fit and out of trouble.
The Bike Men of Flagler County consist of a group of volunteers who've been repairing and rebuilding bicycles for adults and children in need since 2014. You can learn more by visiting thebikemenofFlaglerCounty.com. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
Opt outside and enjoy the great outdoors in Holland Park this weekend. Karen Johnson has the details.
Holland Park is opening quite a few areas today, including a limited section of the playground that'll be open for families to enjoy. It includes the zip line, rock climbing wall, slides, tunnel, a rocker that accommodates wheelchairs and walkers, and more, according to Lauren Johnston, Director of Parks and Recreation for the City of Palm Coast.
New swings, there's more interactive elements, there is a tree house, there's different zones that the playground was divided into, such as a construction zone and the sugar mill ruins.
Located at 18 Florida Park Drive, the park offers 26 acres of diverse recreational amenities. This park is also home to the Palm Coast Historical Society headquarters, which is celebrating 50 years this year. Lauren says the partial reopening, though, doesn't include a water area.
We are anticipating the splash pad being open in early spring of 2021.
Other areas of the park that are open include courts for tennis, pickleball, shuffleboard, basketball, bocce, horseshoes, volleyball, baseball, softball, and multi-use fields where you can play soccer and football. Visitors can also walk the 3/4-mile trail or bring your pup to the dog park. The park's operating hours are 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Flagler County Administrator Jerry Cameron says the future is bright.
Cameron said the county's heading in the right direction, but as residents want more, leaders need to raise more funds.
If you're not going to raise the tax rate, that has to happen through growth, whether it's in commerce growth or whether it's in property value growth or additional property coming online.
Cameron said that's why there's a community partnership for Church on the Rock. He said that the cold weather shelter is working out well, so the county is planning something else at that location.
We're going to try to put our congregate meals for our seniors there under our contract too.
Cameron said in the coming weeks, there could be an announcement of a four-way partnership for mental health care for those who cannot afford it. To listen to the entire interview, download the Flagler radio app and then go to the Free for All Friday podcast. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's morning news. I'm Amy Cherry.